flour. Guys, today I have a dates and walnut loaf. This is double ingredients. So 1 cup of walnuts and unsalted butter 1/3 cup and 6 eggs large room temperature, brown sugar 1 cup, 2 cups of dates seedless, and 3 cups of salt raising flour. Okay, first we combine the butter and the brown sugar into a stand mixer. Mix the butter and the sugar together until light and fluffy. Okay. Then we are going to put it into a high speed. Okay, look at that. Then add the eggs. Okay. Then add some cinnamon powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, or vanilla essence. This is optional as you like. Okay, just continue mixing, guys. Okay, then add the flour. Mm. Okay, just continue mixing. Okay, then look at that. Soft mixture, very soft mixtures. Okay, and look at that. Now I'm adding the cinnamon powder. Or if not, you can add also a vanilla essence or lemon if you wish. Okay. Grease and base lined with a wax paper or a baking paper. And then we spread half of mixtures over base of prepared thin. Our ball is so heavy, look at that. Almost I could not carry it. Okay. Just half of cake mixtures. Then the next step is we arrange the dates on top or over the base or over the mixtures, the cake mixtures. Look at that. Just, you know, guys, this one, you can mix the dates with butter or lemon in the stand mixer. But for me, because I just arranging the dates, I will not cover the base or the cake mixtures over because it's become, you know, sweeter So better to do this. This is good for afternoon tea. If you have a guest to have an coffee break, snack, this is good for it. Good trick for somebody with you. Then repeat the second layers, the last mixtures ending. Then we spread it all over the dates. Should not be shown because it's going to burn the dates and it's become bitter. So we just covering the dates, the last layer. Okay. Then we are going to arrange the walnuts in a line down center of our loaf. Okay. See guys, look at that. Okay. Walnuts is yummy. I love walnuts, but not I don't eat it too much because when you eat a lot or 3 to 4 pieces of this walnut, you feel full. Then we are going to bake this cake for 1 hour until well risen and firm to touch. Okay. Then leave it in a 10 for 10 minutes before. So guys, our cake is already in the oven. We are waiting for eventually 1 hour. Okay. And here we go. Our cake is cooked. Look at that, beautiful. Then we are going to slice this cake. Every slice should have a walnuts on top. Then we are going to arrange it on the serving tray. Okay, and look at that, guys. Perfect. Soft and a little bit crunch on the top. Really, it's good for afternoon tea. Look at that. Okay. Everybody love this cake, especially in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, for coffee, tea, with family, with friends. This is so great. We smell around cake in my kitchen because I'm baking a lot of cake today. Because guys, I'm hosting every weekend or 2 times a week party. My responsible is making a sweet dessert for tea. So I made, in 1 week, I made sometimes 15 kinds of cakes, sweet, dessert. So some of those cake and some of those dessert, I uploaded it in my channel in YouTube. This is a good business anyway. If you wish to have to build some businesses about this kind of business, baking, ordering online, this is the best one. Although I made it, if I have enough time, yes. Someone ordered me a cake, yeah, I made it. I delivered. And look at that. See, I sprinkled some icing sugar on top. And look at this. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. And guys, perfect. Afternoon tea is served. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial.
This is good. This is good. This is really good. But good isn't good enough.
Guys, today I have a guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. And the ingredients I have here, of course, an avocado, organic, large one, and pieces of a cherry tomato, and an organic eggs large, and the lemon, the English muffin bread, and a 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and of course our saucepan. We're gonna add some water and vinegar together. While we are waiting our water and vinegar is going to boil, I bring it out the eggs. Okay, for our pouch eggs. Then I started making our guacamole. I cut open the avocado. You know, guys, avocado is a lot in my country, and we don't care about what avocado is. But today, avocado is very expensive here in the place where I am working for, where I presently working. And this is incredibly nutritious anyway. Contains with more potassium than bananas. I thought before bananas is more than potassium than any fruits. But avocado is more than potassium than bananas. Then avocado is loaded with a hard, healthy, monounsaturated fatty acid, loaded with the fiber and triglyceride levels. So this is the benefits that we can take from avocados. So those who wanted to have this kind of benefits, we should eat avocado. So guys, here is it. I'm removing the skin of the avocado and the black paper and added with the salt, a little bit of salt. Okay, mix it and set it aside. Okay, and we are going to cut the cherry tomato. We're gonna add into our avocado. Okay, you can see that, guys. And we are going to add the egg into our boiling water with vinegar and another egg. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to be well done cooked or half cooked. For me, I will prefer to have a half cooked egg yolk. So we are going to toast our English muffin bread. Guys, if you want a sourdough bread, you can use it. It's more delicious. Okay? And look at that, our pouch egg, almost cooked. You see that, almost done. And I have also a kitchen towel tissue, an absorbent. See that? Just 1 minute more to go. Okay. So my English muffin bread is ready. Now let's go to our pouch egg. We will see if it is ready. Yeah, here we go. The pouch egg is ready too. We're gonna put it on the absorbent kitchen towel tissue. Okay. I want it to be dry. There's no water to mix in my guacamole. So we're going to assemble our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. First the guacamole. You can see that. Then put on top the pouch egg. Okay. You can see that. Yeah. Then you add a black pepper on top. Just squeeze that. And a little bit more guacamole on top on the egg. And of course, the arugula for decorations. And a little bit aside. Yes. And this is ready to serve. You can see that, guys. So look at that. That is our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Guys, our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Healthy, yummy eating. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Today guys, I have a no-bake cheesecake topped with a melted milk chocolate drizzled with a white chocolate on top using with an empty mineral water bottle. You can see that one guys, I cut the upper part of this empty bottle. Then we are going to divide this into two and try to connect by using a masking tape, the transparent one. Okay. Sometimes we are using this one to pack our luggage. So the ingredients I have here is I have 500 grams of milk chocolate. We are going to melt with this chocolate. And approximately this is 400 grams of Bueno Tender and 150 grams of a milk chocolate. We are going to melt this as well. And of course, the 600 grams of a creamy cheese light. And I have also a double cream. Double cream is it means a thickened cream, 1 per cup, and 1 cup of an icing sugar, and a 4 teaspoon of a gelatin plain. First step is we are going to melt our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoon of water. So we started melting our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoon of water and keep it melting on it. Okay, and done. The second step we are going to do is bring the cheese into the stand mixer of the icing sugar and the melted gelatin plain. Okay, Then we start to mix into a very slow. You can see, guys, it's flying over because it's suddenly getting high. It's sitting into the high speed. So we start into a very low speed, okay? You see? It's flying. Then see to it that our cheese is well blended or well mixed before we added our double cream or the thickened cream or the thick cream. Okay? We should have a very smooth, creamy, and silky cheesecake. So here we go, guys. I continued mixing on it because I found some lemon in our mixing cream. So did I try to scrub in the bottom as well? So look at that. Now little by little it's getting smooth and creamy. So this is how it looks like, our plastic bottle. Then I will show you how I cut it, the way I cut the bottle. Okay, you see it? And just we divide it into two. It's very hard a little bit to cut the bottom, but it's okay. We can do it. Okay. Then we connect it. Look at that. By using a masking tape. Okay. You can see that, guys. This is a packing tape, a transparent one. Okay. Then look at that. Okay. Okay. Then then we start filling it. This is our cheese. See that? Okay. See? Our cheese is creamy and silky. Base. And see it. It's very unique, guys. Okay. Then we can add our boiled tender chocolate. Yes, we have them here. And here as well. Okay. Well, then the last one is the cheese on top. the cheese. Cover up, cover up, going to show again. See this, guys? Then we are going to focus in the braids for 2 hours. So guys, I put it on the roasted tree and I'm going to put it on the braids for 2 hours. So guys, we are going to melt our chocolate with a 1/3 cup of fresh milk. Okay, so look at that. It's perfectly melted. Our chocolate. We let it little bit cold before we pour into our chocolate cheesecake. See that? So yummy. I wanted to drink it. I have here a wire wraps. I'm gonna put on top our cheesecake. This is our cheesecake. The chocolate cheesecake. I bring it out from the fridge. So this is ready to put it upside down. Look at this. Okay. Then I'm just using a scissor. Or it's not necessarily a scissor. Look at this, guys. Slowly. This will not break our cheesecake. Okay. Okay. Yes. Look at that. Okay. And here is the other one. This is sorry. Start. Yes, look at that. Okay. Then we started to pouring our chocolate. Look at this. Look at that. Just continue pouring the chocolate. Look at that. You like chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to end this?
But don't put a lot in the
You don't want to know that. You don't like it. Yeah, you want to be fat anyway. So guys, look at this. Okay. Now everything is covered with
Why there's a
chocolate.
little bit down here?
Yeah.
A little bit down
Mm-hmm.
here.
It's pouring a lot, isn't it? Okay. Look at that. So we're gonna leave it a little bit hard into the wire wraps. Look at that.
What are you gonna do with it now?
Then we are going to melt also a white chocolate to drizzle on top. We are going to put it back into the fridge while we are melting the white chocolate. We need the chocolate to be a little bit hard. Okay, go like this. Keep stirring it until it will melting. Started with our salt and pepper. Our chocolate cheesecake. And so yummy. So guys, we can knock back
Why is it not dripping anymore?
Which one, honey? Yeah, because it's already dry. It should be hard, isn't it? Touch it. No, no, no. Over here, over here. Okay, look at it. Yes. See? Oh, yeah, that's it. So, look at this. Look, Nana, look, look. This is a white chocolate. We are going to press salt and top into our
I don't want this to be for me and for everybody.
for everybody.
Yes.
Okay? So take it out.
Only I want to do that.
You want to do it? No, no, wait. Because this is for the guests. Okay?
No,
this
for
is-
me.
Okay?
For everybody.
Okay, for everybody. So here we go. Look at this.
Why don't I do it? I want to do it.
You want to do it? Just take a look. What Nana doing? See how
See if I can do it now?
you can do it now?
Yes.
Wait until Nana done. You can do whatever you want.
I
Nana.
want to do that one.
That one? Okay, come here, hold it. No, wait, baby, because our design it's gonna be rolling, Nana. Look at this.
It's not gonna be good. I know how.
You know how? Oh,
Really, I know how.
really?
Yes. Really, really.
Just now I know that you will know how to dress on some chocolate. See that?
Really, I know how to do.
See it?
Really, really.
So,
really.
Nana, done.
I want to do that.
Huh? We're gonna close
I
it.
want to do that.
You want to do that also? Look at this.
Give me. Give me.
Wait, baby, wait, honey, wait, honey. Look at this. Okay, look at this.
Give me it now.
Okay, just one. Okay, so take a line over here. Okay, make a line. Then hold it from here. Kalaway, yata. Let's go. Okay, come here. It's not really hot. You can hold it. Look at it. Okay. Ano naman? Yung pinagmamalaki niyo marunong siya. Look at that. Okay. It's dripping, but it's fine. Wala na yung line natin, be. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for helping, Nana.
Now I have to do more lines. Why that one have the eye? Why do you have an eye?
Yeah, this eye. Okay, guys, look at this. Then we're gonna return back again into the frame.
And this is his mouth. This one is mouth and this is one two eyes.
So here is it, guys. Look at this. Our no-bake chocolate cheesecake is ready to serve. And look at that. The presentation is so perfect. And of course, the length and the size. We are going to slice this. And you can see how the Venus inside and the cheesecake is gonna be giving attraction as well. Okay, and look at that. How it comes out. So you can see that, guys, how pretty it is. It's not only pretty, but it's so yummy. Okay. You can make this one in any occasions. You can serve this one in whatever occasion you have. So don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I'm going to make a blueberry baked cheesecake. This is all about low fat and organic. So I have here cream cheese, low fat, 500 grams or 550 grams, and the sour cream organic, hot pot, and the butter, 100 grams. This is organic too, and the organic 3 eggs, and the blueberry, 350 grams organic, and my granulated sugar, 2/3 cup, and the zest lemon, and my digested sugar-free biscuits, and our vanilla. So one thing we do is first is we combine this biscuits and the butter. But first, we are going to grind this biscuits with our melted butter. Just combine it well, put it with butter. Then I have a prepared pan here. So, maybe we're going to present our baking pan, the prepared pan we have here. I'm placing in the base and also the side. Now we are going to put this into the freezer for just 30 minutes. Then we mix our cheese. Then we combine the ingredients of the cheese. This is the cheese. And the sour cream. And the granulated sugar. The eggs. The flour. The zest of lemon or lime. And the vanilla. We are going to mix this through blender. It's not the stand mixer or a hand mixer. So we can see that it is a little liquid, but not so sticky. See? Because it's blenderized. We use blender. Then we're gonna pour it into our frozen biscuits. Then we add our frozen blueberry. Then we are going to pour into our frozen biscuit. Bring it out the biscuit, and we are adding into our biscuits the cheese. Comes to this, just like this. Then and ready to put in the oven to 175 degrees for 45, eventually 45 minutes. Here we go. Our blueberry baked cheesecake is done. Look at this. Leave it to be cold. And we started to mix our blueberry jam on top. Look at this. Now we are ready to put on top the blueberry jam. So guys, this is our topping for the cheesecake. I have here 1 cup of blueberry. It's all about organic. Look at that. And it's already washed. Just 1 cup. And a half cup of sugar. And of course, the 2 tablespoons of lemon. And a quantity of vanilla. This is optional if you wish. Or if you like to have a vanilla, you can put it. You can mix it. But for me, I want vanilla a little bit. Yes. And of course, our cornstarch. 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1.5 tablespoon of water. Just mix it all together. We're gonna put this one on the heat at only 7 minutes and a very low heat. So look at this. Just 7 minutes. And a very low heat. Look at that. Our blueberry is done. We leave it to be cold. Here we go. Our blueberry topping. Here we go. Look at that. Our baked blueberry cheesecake. Look at this. Guys, today I will show you how to make a mango coconut saya dessert. I think everybody knows about Sia. This is a very 100% fiber So here we go, guys. I will show you how to make it. Here is it. I have 1 kilo of ripe mango and a half cup of sia. This is organic sia. And you can find the sia in the tropical countries, especially in China, Philippines, Thailand, and vanilla essence, spoon, and a cinnamon powder for the smell, additional smell into our sia, and our honey. This is an organic honey. That is only 3/4 cup of honey, and the organic free sugar maple syrup. That's 2/3 cup. And our shredded organic coconut. We're going to saute that one after. Then I have also a coconut milk. Don't use a fat coconut milk. Use a light coconut because it's getting, if you are going to use a fat coconut, our saya become more sticky. So one thing we do first is we are going to add our saya and a coconut. Yeah. By the way, guys, our coconut fresh milk light is 4 cups, and we are going to add right now the maple syrup, then the honey, and the cinnamon powder, and the vanilla extract, all of it. Okay, guys, as we know that the sia is a very sticky. When we add a liquid in the sia, they will stick together. So to avoid sticking together, we constantly mixing. Okay, to avoid them, just continue mixing it. Then, if you could not find any lamp on the sia, we're gonna put in the fridge for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, you can see that because we want to observe the coconut and the sia. Now we start removing the skin of the mango. This is a ripe Indian mango. I could not find it. This is a lot in the market, so many in the market. And I could not find a Philippine mango in the market. I found Thailand mango, but still not ripe. So after this, removing the skin, we put it in the blender. We blend this without anything, just itself. Okay. This is approximately 1 kilo or more than a kilo. Now I'm slicing the mango. We remove the seed. So I tell you guys that the best combinations to make a sia dessert is mango and coconut. Don't add any sugar, just add honey or maples. If you don't like the smell of the maples, you can add honey with cinnamon or vanilla. Guys, it's very delicious, very satisfying taste. So we almost finished removing the skin of the mango. Then we are going to blend this. Guys, we have a lot of sweet around us. I made, if I'm not wrong, 10 kind of sweet because sia is one of our, sweet dessert that I'm going to serve tonight because we have a huge party. So this is, requested anyway. So here we go.
When it's soft, when it makes eating.
Okay. So here we go, guys. I bring out the Sia from the fridge, and we are going to fill this into our preferred glasses. So if you have a smaller, if you can find it, the smaller glasses that I have, much good. And guys, what the benefits we can get this Sia? Sia is a healthy food, 100% fiber. If we are in the age of 40 above, of course, our metabolism is getting slow. So the dietitians and the doctor as well advising us to eat 100% fiber on your meal and avoided to eat a lot of carbohydrates if you are maintaining your body. So this is the benefits of SIA that we can get it, cleansing your colon and avoided your tummy to be bloated, of course. So this is the best. That's why this dessert, this kind of dessert is requested. And as a tropical country, you can find a lot of Sia. You know, just go to the supermarket and you can buy it. Sia is from China. Yeah, I found this ones in my village as well. This is we make one of our delicacy. Yeah. Now we add the mango on top. We need to have a 3 layers. Okay. And how many glasses did we fill it? 12 glasses. Yeah. Just continue. You can see that. Okay. And the mango here in Qatar is a little bit expensive, but in my country at this time, summer, there's a lot of mango. You can find it everywhere. So we are adding the remaining sia into our mango. Okay. Then see that? Okay. How many more left? Oh, a lot. Maybe we're running out of sia, but hopefully it will be okay. Will be enough. Then, of course, enough. Then the mango, the last. Okay. It's look yummy. Then, how many more left? Okay. Many more. See that? I'm done with my roasting shredded coconut with a low heat. Continue mixing to avoid burning. I'm now ready to add into our mango. coconut saya dessert. Look at that. Guys, when I started roasted the shredded coconut, wow, the aroma was spreading out all over my kitchen. Look at that. This kind of dessert is healthy and yummy. My colleague here said yummylicious. Combine the delicious and the yummy. Yummylicious. So look at that. Easy dessert, healthy dessert. Here we go, guys. Ready to serve our mango coconut saya dessert. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. The ingredients we have here is 1 cup of dates and 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of gelatin plain, 1.5 cup of self-raising flour, and 2 eggs, 50 grams of unsalted butter, double cream, half cup, and the cream cheese, it is 250 grams, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and the vanilla. First, we are going to combine the dates and of course the water. Water is 3/4 cup of warm water. We combine together and we put it in the food processor. Then we start to process it. Then like that, we're gonna transfer this one into a big bowl. Then we're going to add the butter and the sugar, the brown sugar, and we are going to transfer the big bowl. And add the sugar. Sugar, I mean the egg. Sorry, the egg. Then some vanilla. Okay. More. We have 2 eggs. I have 2 eggs. Then we are going to add the flour one at a time. That will be hard to mix it. And we're going to put in the baking pan. We are going to transfer on top. Baking pan. So this one is ready to open for this. Okay guys, we open this one for only. Eventually we bake this one just only for 15 minutes. Okay. I need 2 tablespoons of hot water to my gelatin tin. Mixing it. Okay. We're gonna add this cheese, the cream, and the 2 tablespoons of sugar, and of course the gelatin. Then we're going to blend. Going to blend. Now our cheese is done. Oh, that's so pretty. Our cake is done. Look at that. See? Then we are going to roll this after it cold. So look at this. I have this more solid one. Okay. We're going to spray the cheese. And spread it all over the cake. Okay. Okay. Then we are going to roll up. This is our caramel sauce. You can see that. We leave it to cool a little bit. You can see to make it a little bit sticky. So I bring it out our date roll cake from the fridge. This is 3 or almost 4 hours. I leave it in the fridge. I'm slowly removing the wax paper to avoid ripping our cake. But guys, the perfect time to leave this cake on the fridge is overnight before we start cutting on it to avoid ripping the cake. You see that, guys? One thing I love this cake is the dates with the cheese blend together, so yummy. And see that? And the smell as well. Okay, you see that? We remove this in the fridge by force because the gas is already here. Can see that. Then it's getting more tastier because of the caramel sauce. We adding caramel sauce on top. So guys, we added a caramel sauce on the cake. Just enough. But if you wanted to put it more, you can add more. But believe me, this is the perfect partner of a coffee. Especially me, I'm drinking coffee without sugar. White mocha, frappuccino hot frappuccino. This is without sugar. I'm drinking without sugar. So this is the best partner in it. So here we go, guys. Ready to serve. Date roll cake with caramel sauce on top and walnut. Don't forget to subscribe, Vil99, the baking tutorial. Hey guys, I will show you how to make a very complicated dessert, the ice praline tart. I made this one before when we have a party and we tested. It was said very delicious dessert. They like it because especially we are in summer now. So guys, I started until zero. I have a Guinness sponge cake. I mixed this one with 2 tablespoons of coffee, mix it in the flour, and cut it into stripe. Or if not, you can buy a finger sponge biscuit in the market, the Italian sponge biscuits. And I have also a chocolate milk chips. This is 500 grams. And 300 grams of shredded almond. Okay. And I have also a 3 teaspoon of gelatin and a water for our caramel and the sugar for caramelize and a light Philadelphia cheese. And of course, the oil. We're gonna glaze that one after. And look at that. We're gonna mix first the sugar and the water, of course, because we are going to caramelize this. We going to make our own caramel. I have also here a roasted baking tray for our praline caramel. We're gonna pour our sugar. It started to boil. Just keep boiling until will the sugar change to caramel. And just because of our sugar, it's already boiled, we prepared our roasted baking tray. We're gonna glaze this with a little bit of oil. The whole base of this tray, we should have a bit of oil to avoid sticking the caramel on it. Then we're gonna sit aside, waiting our caramel. Our caramel is almost cooked or almost done. We're just waiting for a couple of minutes. And of course, keep your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned and you're gonna start all over again. And after a couple of minutes, we're gonna add our, of course, the almond shredded nuts. So I'm adding my shredded almond nuts into our caramel and keep stirring on it and keep on your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned. Keep stirring on it and see to it that the caramel is lighter color than the original caramel because when we pour our caramel into our uh, tree, it's getting more darker. Look at that. More minutes, stir it, then done. It's time to pour our proline and our baking tray. Wow, here we go. This is our proline. We're gonna leave it to sit and cool. Perfect. While we are waiting to cool and set this proline, we are going to mix our cheese. So I have here a plain gelatin, 3 teaspoons of plain gelatin, and we're going to add a water, 2 tablespoons of water, and stir for a minute or seconds. And we are going to set it aside because we start mixing our cheese. I have Philadelphia cheese light. This is approximately 500 grams. And guys, I will never add more sugar in it. Just we are going to use our Proline caramel. So I'm going to add also a whipping cream, a heavy whipping cream. It's only approximately 1/4 cup of whipping cream to mix into our cheese. Just be with me, guys. And now let's go to our gelatin. We're gonna melt it, put it on the head. Look at this, and add more water in it. 1 tablespoon. Now I'm melting my gelatin plain. I put it in the head, and I'm pressing on it. Just a minute, and it's gonna be melted. It's melted. Perfect. So our cheese is ready, added with gelatin plain. Just keep mixing, guys. Look at this. Then put it in the high speed and see to it that there is no hole or lump our cheese. It's not really liquid anyway, but just a normal cheesecake that you are making for. It's the same. Just keep mixing on it. Then, if it is necessary, scrub the bottoms. Oh, well mixed. Done. Let's go to our line. It's already set and cold. We are going to break this because we are trying to put it more enough in our grinder. We're gonna grind this properly because as I told you earlier that we are not adding some sugar into our cheese, just only this kind of sugar we are going to use it. Look at that. All of those per line that we make it, we're gonna grind it all and we're gonna add into our cheese. Wow, that, but be careful, it's very hard. See? Unstickable. Then we proceed to, now I'm grinded my for line. See? It needs more to grind it. There's a little bit hole in it. Like this. Look at that. So it needs more. Our proline is already grinded. We're gonna add into our cheese now. We mix it. And we mix it for a couple of minutes to mix it well. And then we are going to mix it just to mix it, the proline into our cheese very well. See? And if it is necessary, as I told you earlier, we scrub on the bottom. Okay. So here is our proline cheese. You see the color, it's a light gold. Now we are going to pour it into our pan, and you can see the pan that I wrap it with a cling to avoid the cheese will stick on the base, and it is easy for me to transfer rather than to glaze uh, oil. So I choose to put a cling, wrapping with a cling. See, look at that. It's a long process, you know. Look at that. Then I have also here the sponge cake or the sponge biscuits with the flavor of coffee. Okay, of that. Okay, then we are going to arrange the sponge. Then we're gonna add our sponge cake. Just continue. Then you're gonna leave this one in the fridge for overnight. Here is the cake, our line. Just now I get out from the fridge. Now this is ready to pour a melted chocolate. Then we're gonna transfer this one into a tray upside down. And see this, guys. So this is upside down now. Look at that. And slowly remove the cling to avoid dripping the cheese. Slowly, look at this. Just pull it out. Then after this, we're gonna pour a chocolate, the melted chocolate. You see that? We're going to melt our chocolate. Just mix the milk and the chocolate and put it in the heat. Should be slow heat to avoid burning our chocolate. Or if not, you can put this one into microwave. And look at that. It's easy. Now we are pouring our melted chocolate on the top of our praline cheese. Just cover it all over. Look at that. Then after this, we're gonna put it back into a fridge just to make it, little bit hard the chocolate. See, we wanted to be the chocolate going to dry and stick on the top of the cheese. Look at this, guys. Just now I get out from the fridge. Look at that. I'm going to glaze on the top of my chocolate. This is a bitter chocolate. Guys, the milk chocolate with a bitter chocolate together, it's very yummy. You see that? This is a long process, but there's no regrets because it's so yummy. You see? You just not don't cover it all. Just you can see that. Just make it a stripe like that. Then I'm gonna put it back this into the fridge because I'm going to mix our whipping cream. This is our cream. I'm just mixing with this with the heavy whipping cream, 1 cup, and half cup of icing sugar, and tablespoon of instant coffee. Just I mix it together. Then just piping it on the side of our cake. Like this. Then the next part of this is we're gonna drizzle a cocoa powder on the top of our cake. Look at that. Just on the top. Okay. Just keep watching. Look at this. Just all over. As I told you earlier, it's so long process, but no regrets. It's so delicious. So the last but not the least is our icing sugar. It's ready to serve this. Look at that, so pretty. And not only pretty, but so yummy. So guys, look at that. It's a long process, but no regrets. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, Vel99, the baking tutorial. This is ready to serve. Look at that. Hi guys, today we're going to make limes medallions. So the ingredients we have is, by the way, if you are familiar with this kind of cake, I don't think so. What you're gonna call this? It is a biscuit or a cake. but this is a famous in Europe, especially in Paris. We call this medallions. There is some flavor we call it honey medallions, lemon medallions, and limes medallions. So today I will show you how to make a limes medallions. So we have 1.5 cup plain flour and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 6 eggs, half cup of melted butter, and 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of lime zest, and 2 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and of course our medallions pins. But if you don't have this kind of pins, you can use it a tartlet. It's fine. If you have a tartlet, you can use it. So one thing we do is we're gonna mix our uh, eggs and sugar. So here we go. Eggs and sugar, and of course the zest, lime, and the vanilla. Then you keep. So we're going to mix on it. Watch this. You're gonna keep mixing on it until will incorporate and become fluffy. Going to the high speed now. Just keep mixing. Right. Just keep mixing until the result comes fluffy. Yellow clear. It's already feel more. Okay. Now we are going to mix more melted butter into a very low speed. And now we are going to mix our butter one at a time. One, more, this, more. Just keep watching. So this, okay. Yes. Then we are going to scoop our flour one at a time. But we are going to make a very low speed and mixing. Okay. But we're going to put the baking powder on the flour. So we are ready now to scoop our spoon our flour. Look at that. One at a time. Like this. Just continue. Like this. Guys, I could not call this a cake or a biscuits. This millions. I don't know what you're gonna call this, but for me, it's something like a cake because it tastes like what you call that a chiffon cake or a sponge cake something. But it's a little bit crunch on the top, and of course, the things is uh, can be attract with this medallion is the humps. We tried to pop a humps. So now it's ready. We're gonna leave this one into a freeze for 30 minutes so that we can produce a humps when we start baking. So then, see the quality. Look at that. So we try to put this one 30 minutes into the fridge. Then we start it oven immediately. So look at this guys. Just now I take it out from the fridge. Our Medellins butter. We're gonna leave it up for a while. We're gonna brush or glaze this one a little bit of oil. Our Medellin thins. As I told you earlier, you can use a partlets if you don't have a Medellin thins. Look at this. Just brush or glaze them. Look. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Lord. The quality of our water is very perfect mixing. Thank you. One more. Open. Good. Something that not yet. Just keep watching with me, guys. This is optional, guys. Okay. I put some a little bit twist on my middle names because I love nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. So I will try to put it on top with this kind of nuts, almond shredded nuts. Or if not, if you have in your kitchens really an almond flakes, you can put it also an almond flake instead of this. Okay, because I don't have almond flakes and I want to put this some twist, so I can add this shredded almonds to that. Just few of those shredded almonds. Okay. Yes. Now guys, it's ready to open. We're gonna put it in the oven. Or medallions. This is Lime's medallions. Look at that. Look at the hams, guys. This is what I told you earlier that we need to have a hams because it will not become medallions without hams. Look at this. And a little bit of twist. I add some. One by one here. Look at this, guys. We're gonna leave it a little bit in a wire wrap. Cool a bit. Then we're gonna dress them up. Sugar. When we are ready to serve. So, what do you think you call this? Cake or a biscuit? Even me, I cannot answer with it. We're gonna leave this one for the fourth second batch of our medallions. We're gonna leave it to be cold a little bit. So, look at this. We're almost done. Beautiful flower. This is, this is good for coffee and tea or snacks. And, Implement the salt and icing sugar on top. This is how to make a medallions cake or biscuit, whatever you're gonna call this. But the flavor of this is a lime. So this is lime medallions. So that's it. So what's guys? So So don't forget to subscribe, Doll 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a sweet rice krispies marshmallow with honey. This is requested. So the ingredients we have here is 100 grams of butter, 300 grams of marshmallow, and a half cup of honey. We combine all the ingredients and we put it on the heat to melt the ingredients. Then, after melting all the ingredients, we are going to add the Rice Krispies. So, the saucepan is on the heat and I leave it to a very low heat, very low temperature because the marshmallow is quickly burned. Now we try to melt it very low, very slow, together with the butter and the honey. This is a good trick for the kids, And this is also a good snack. And if you don't have enough time to make a breakfast, you can pick one of this bar or one slice of this. It's fine with a coffee. This is a cereal. Okay, kids love this so much. So keep staring on it, guys. Now look at that. The marshmallows are melting. Start melting on it. You can see that. See, and the butter also, it's already melted. Now we keep stirring on it. It's not hard at all. That the marshmallow is melting. Keep stirring on it, guys. Look at this. And the butter also, it's already melted. So keep stirring and stirring on it. And be sure that our heat is very low, because this is suddenly burn if you're gonna put it into the high temperature. See? Actually, the marshmallow is quickly melt. And look at it, guys. It's almost all, yes, it's almost completely melted. And it's gonna be soft and liquidity a little bit. Then we are going to add our, of course, the Rice Krispies. You see that now? It's ready to add our Rice Krispies. Look at that. Just add all of those 8 cups. See? And keep stirring on it until the Rice Krispies well coated from the marshmallow. Then, if you find out that it's going to burn, bring it out from the heat. Okay? Just to avoid burning. I turn up the heat, then bring it out. Yes. And keep stirring on it. And guys, before the chemical, this Rice Krispies, I have prepared pastries math. We are going to pour the and leave it to cold. You see? Then you can see how we pour it into our pastry mat. Okay, spread it all. You can see, spread it. So look at this, a bit cold. Now I bring some box paper. I put it on top and spread it. The little bit is warm. Okay.